Consistent AF.
Back with Brittany, my
with
co-host. Oh my God. I'm so excited to have another podcast episode.
Ring the alarm. We getting fancy. Do y'all like our new angle? Y'all don't see the kitchen no more?
You know.
We're upgrading. Yes.
Yes.
We both have iPads. Apple, if you would like to sponsor us, we would take it.
We're all here for
Monster. Beats.
But Apple doesn't make... Wait, Monster?
Don't they
Beats.
own...
Yeah,
they own Beats by Dre, which
weird
is kind of made by...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We like sponsors.
We need sponsors. So if you want to sponsor on the Marcus Show, we ready for you.
You can email us at info@Bond Entertainment. I mean, Bond Inc. @Bond. Oh, fuck it.
We will put that on the actual video for you can contact us.
Just like we were supposed to put the vote thing last week and we forgot. But I'm hoping you guys go vote because today was the last day, right?
Yesterday was the last day to vote for early voting.
Early voting.
I believe in some places. Some places they're still going on.
Anyway, let's just not even talk about the voting.
Let's move on.
Today's going to be the episode is called Leveling Up. All the budget went into these mics.
No, but I think we should get into the first topic because everybody talk about the Mega Millions and I'm just over it. What you thinking? What you gonna do if you win $1 million? I'm
gonna pay off all my debt. Call my mama. I really wouldn't tell a lot of people. I definitely would tell my mom. My mom would kill me if she didn't know. But I feel like telling my mom, probably the whole world would end up knowing. But I definitely would first
always telling shit.
Pay off my debt. That'd be the number one thing. I wouldn't change a lot, to be honest. I mean, I would definitely up my home gigs. I would literally buy some property and get my Tesla. But other than that, I would really invest in things I believe in and black businesses or people that just have great ideas. And honestly, I would keep my pump the same. I really wouldn't want to do too much to make myself a target.
So I would get a Brazilian butt lift. I would get some abs created in my stomach. I would get a robot to have sex with me every night and then have a whole bunch of guys to have sex with me every night.
Marcus, what about your mom, your dad?
Oh, they watching? No.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously, we had this conversation, and I would just buy real estate, a bunch of apartment buildings, and try to flip that billion into $100 billion, and maybe run for president.
Yes, president. Okay.
I mean, why not? If Trump can win president, why can't Marcus
based off
win
of last
president?
week, watch last week's episode if you have not, and this is your first time tuning into the Marcus Show featuring moi, because he loves Kanye and Trump, and he's Republican.
I'm not a Republican for one. I've been a Republican in the past, so let's clear that up for anyone who's watching.
Why are you not a Republican now? Keep the same energy and stay with your people.
Well, I'm not a Republican now because my values have evolved. Because I'm not going to down anyone's values. Because we all are different for a reason. God put us on this planet to be different, I feel. So,
come on, God.
But I do think the Republicans are on some shit right now.
That was last week's episode. This week.
Nah. They on some shit, and they need to stop being on some shit. Okay? Okay. All right, so Mega Millions. That was awesome.
Raining money emojis.
Okay, so Chris Paul, Brandon Ingram may face suspension after on-court brawl. The ghetto.
The ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
Did you see that? The ghetto. LeBron pulling people back. The ghetto. It was ghetto. The ghetto. Pound ghetto. The Marcus Show. Pound the Marcus Show.
Yeah, it was too much. I feel like it was the second. I went to the barbershop today and you did.
It was the second Lakers game.
And that was they were already acting up like that. I just thought it was unprofessional.
It was so unprofessional.
Save all that fighting stuff in the locker room and stuff, but all the money that's put into the NBA and stuff, we want to see y'all black men out there playing the game and, giving us some great sportsmanship, not spitting on each other and all of that. And from what I hear, it got real ghetto on the stands with one of the wives. She was going in, like, fighting some of the...
Hey, these wives be standing for their
They
husbands.
stayed being ghetto. That's why we have
I'm not mad
wives
at
and
it.
basketball wives now. Even though I stand for those shows, I'm not shading
He
those
loves
shows.
those shows. He was just
I
watching
was
one
just
of those
watching Love
shows
and
way
Hip Hop, catching up on
before.
Hollywood. I love Brooke Valentine. Hey, girl. You ever know find me watching? Love you so much. You're so amazing. Anyway, yeah, it was ratchet, and I think that it was unprofessional, and that we just now starting. Like, save all of that. Get to the what's not the Super Bowl? What did they get to? What the what is the basketball games? The playoffs. Get all the way there and then fight. Like, y'all just in the beginning. Y'all ain't even
Pause. They shouldn't be fighting at all. I don't care if it's the playoffs. I don't care if it's the championship. You shouldn't be fighting if you're at that level of sportsmanship. Like, that shouldn't be on your mind. I understand people gonna disrespect you, but you need to learn how to check your motherfucking emotions. And I'm telling you, motherfuckers don't know how to do that, and that's a problem. You can't be the height. You in the motherfucking Olympics, the Olympics of basketball. You can't check your emotions.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
No. I'm not here for it. I'm just not here for it. You gotta learn.
But I think
Grown ass man.
and the media is all talking about it today. But it's kind of like, I feel like in sports there's always a like high level of testosterone, and that's just what they do. It's not cute in my opinion, but I just feel like they still get like, they don't care about what level they are in the game. They acting like they still playing, you know, on 31st and Euclid at the Corner Street basketball.
I mean,
court.
as a former college football player, it's just, I understand.
Wait a minute, pause. You playing football in college? At DePaul, I need receipts.
Not at DePaul. It was at Lincoln University. But as a former college football player who I saw people be disrespectful, so I get it. People can be mad fucking disrespectful.
I'm still stuck on this. You
Mad
playing football
fucking disrespectful. But what separates us, we have to learn how to control our emotions. Just because you got a Trump in the White House acting crazy don't mean you got to. Because if you act crazy, your job gonna let your ass go. But if Trump act crazy, he gonna still be president. So who winning? Not you. So get your act right together.
Act right.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna move on. But that was a great segment. That was a great segment.
Can we just skip the next section? It's about voting, and we just talked about that shit.
I mean, we talked about voting, but we still gotta like crank it. Like, voting is just so important. Like, that date in November.
What's the date?
November 9th.
6.
November 6th?
It's the 6th.
Oh, bitch.
It was real
November
wrong.
6th.
Y'all gonna be 4 days
I know.
late.
Y'all was about to be off.
Y'all gonna
Nobody
be outside.
was about
Nobody
to
gonna
be
be
there. Y'all gonna be knocking on the door. Nobody ain't answering. Nobody.
Please Google before y'all listen to what Marcus is saying.
Marcus was so
They be
young.
out there on the night. Well, we had a vote. Yes.
But I mean, we keep saying what's happening. It's just ridiculous. And I mean, people with morals, people that who just want things to change, go out there and vote and let your voice be heard.
Yes, it's important. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're gonna move on because we're hitting down on knob, and I think people are getting like tired because they like, damn it, I'm gonna vote. I hear you, but it's like, y'all hear me, but then y'all gonna admit a couple months later I didn't vote, and then they won. So that's what I'm talking about. It's my issue. Okay, all right, we're moving on. Creating your own reality. Change that shit, bitch.
We were watching Oprah yesterday, so that's how this little piece came in. And he has on here vision boards, timelines and dates, and believing in yourself. And just coming out of the voting thing, we all have to change our reality no matter what happens politically in this country. So, have you ever did a vision board before?
I love vision boards. Like, my whole apartment, I have 3 mirrors that are kind of my vision boards for my life.
I wish I could see them. They're kind of funny, but I digress.
But these vision boards are really leading me to where I want to be. And I mean, even this podcast is on my vision board. So I am fulfilling those things. And I think it's important to have those, you know. But I understand life brings you challenges, but you just got to stay focused sometimes. Sometimes we go off that path, but fuck that shit. Get back on path.
I say that, and I feel like, maybe 3 weeks ago, that's how this podcast vibe came back up. I came over here, and I was just like, bitch, why you got all these damn mics and stuff? And he's like, oh, podcast, I did it one time. I was like, so you spend money and you're not going to jump back into it? So in so many words, it's like we have to have that believe in yourself vibe, no matter if it's weird, awkward. We have to crank it back up. And look, we're on episode 4.
We're going on episode 5.
I don't even know.
I think friends have to challenge each other too. Like, if you see somebody just like sitting there and not doing anything and they got these ideas, you need to say, yo, what the fuck is going on? Get your shit together. I think us... Together. That was awesome. Yes, bitch. You was in it. You was in it, bitch. You was in that shit.
Anyway, believe in yourself.
But I really think, like, anybody can create their own reality, but it takes you. And nobody ain't gonna do it for you a lot of times, you know? You really gotta go out there and do that self-help yourself and do the work. Because without the work, nothing's gonna happen.
And doing the work, you have to set timelines and dates. You have to write it down. I think a lot of us put a lot of pressure on ourselves that we want everything on that vision board to like manifest tomorrow, and we need to just like write it down and look at that list and be like, okay, what can I accomplish realistically first? And then as you accomplish those, scratch them off. Then make next steps for the next one. But the problem is we all just talk about it and nobody's manifesting it to the paper, to manifest it in real life, to the shit to start to happen. Like, one day I would love for the Market Show to be in like a big old studio with a live audience while the podcast happening live. And remember I said that shit, and I bet you it'll be happening by next year. But the thing is, we have to like, you know, really set it down, set a timeline and set dates. And then like hold yourself accountable for those dates. I feel like we just all talk about it. So anyway.
But I think the whole believe in yourself really, if there's something that you need to work on, go ahead and work on it. Like, you really need to dig deep and think about yourself and anything that you are trying to fix. Therapy's there, family. If you're very spiritual and religious, there's avenues there to, you know, enhance yourself. There's friends. Hello. But really just like, you gotta change that shit, bitch.
We need t-shirts that say that. Change that shit, bitch. Change that shit. And not bitch, but bish. B-I-C, I mean, B-I-S-H. Change that shit, bitch.
For real.
Change that shit, bitch.
Okay.
Change the subject.
I know a lot of y'all gonna like get something from that. Y'all better change that shit, bitch. But did you see everything we learned and the tea that was spilled in part 1 of Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk with Will Smith?
Yes, I really love the Smiths, and I was excited to like hear them actually. I do feel like celebrities, people always want to know their business, but I do feel like we're at this time now that everything is like so transparent in our face. Because I thought it was nice of them to like, in my opinion, they're like black Hollywood royalty. It's nice to see a black family together being successful. So I think it's cool to hear their ups and downs and like their keys to why they've been so successful. But it was some tea in there to find out that Will Smith's first wife wasn't his soulmate. Not in a negative way, but how he realized Jada was his soulmate while he was married to his first wife, which I forget her name. But they have their beautiful Sharice.
Yes.
Yes. And I just thought that was really interesting how he said he met Jada and was trying to go meet Jada and met Sharice in passing, and he ended up marrying her. Fast forward, they got divorced, and look at him and Jada. But I just thought that was great, being married and all. But
I thought that was beautiful too. But I got from it the part when Jada was talking mad shit and being mad disrespectful, and he had to bring her back and say, yo, in this relationship, we can't do that to each other. And then I got that from, they was like, for 20 or 30 years or however, they were saying they never cursed or raised their voice at each other.
I think that's beautiful.
And I thought that was beautiful because I've been in a relationship where we just kept doing that. Like, and it became a routine that we were scream at each other, you know, because we both were trying to be heard. And I think that's the problem with some relationships. We want to be heard, but we don't know how to communicate. So I feel like they show America, the world, even how to communicate better with their significant other. So that's something I got from that. But fear is holding everybody back. Let's be honest. I wouldn't say everybody. Successful people, they know to jump over fear. But if anything that you're trying to do in this world, go do it. What you waiting for?
Even when you find levels of success and relationships and your career, you still have moments that you hit a roadblock that you're like, I'm scared to do that next step. But fear is that little monster like sitting on, you know how in cartoons when it's like a little angel and it's like that other one that's like real ugly and like, bitch, please. And that's the little fearful. And the other one's like, we're going to get through it, positivity. Yeah. But for some reason, we always listen to that little dark demon on our shoulder telling us we're not good enough, or we don't have a seat at the table, or we shouldn't do that podcast, or we shouldn't be in that room. And it's like, we should just be like...
And I think with the gay community, that's a really fearful thing because people don't want to be called out. They don't want to be called gay. They don't want to be defined as being gay. But it's just like, if it's a part of you, embrace who you are. People love to see people that are authentic. When you are authentic, it's just, especially being out here in LA and Hollywood, like people gravitate towards it. So if it's something you're struggling with, embrace it. Embrace it. And once you go over that fear, your life is going to open up. Open up. Okay, that was too much. Okay.
I was like, let's go ahead. Sorry, it's getting real smoky. I got my little instant going. I'm from like Erykah Badu today.
Got
And
both
my
our
red cup.
eyes
Yeah,
over
I'm over
here.
here like, it looked like we smoking or something, but we not. We're
not.
very sober today on this podcast.
Just this one. It wasn't my choice.
I thought we should be.
For y'all. Because we
Not
love
that I'm
y'all.
like laughing and loud and I'm off subject. I'm laughing and loud when I'm sober. So anyway, yes.
Let's go.
To piggyback off your the fear and gay situation real quick, I definitely think that some people are still just discovering themselves. So it's hard to like bust out to the world what you want, who you are when you still figuring out who you are.
True.
So shout out, we see y'all, we love y'all. If you still in that closet, bitch, we see you peeking through the little blind a little bit. We're going to be waiting for you. Or if you're a person that are out and having a hard time with your family and friends, just reach, like, bitch, email me. Send us a Facebook. Talk to us. We can be a shoulder to cry on digitally. Or if you're in LA, we can hang out and do like boys brunch, girls brunch.
I mean, whoever you identify with, we down for you. We're making this a family show because we feel like the community needs it.
Show.
But I also want to say about that whole gay thing, like, I think you hit on some great topics, but me personally, I was there where you were. Whether it was being ashamed of what my family's going to think of, what I'm doing, if it's like quote unquote gay, or even my friends. But once I pushed over those boundaries, they don't even fucking care. No one cared. I was thinking this whole time like somebody actually fucking cared. But none of these bitches pay my bills.
What do you mean care? Like people like this, like when you do something like social media?
Like social media wise, like when you are openly gay or not openly gay, you don't want to be defined as being gay. But I think doing this podcast, I had a major anxiety about talking about gay issues because it's not something that normally people are used to the whole quiet Marcus and the Marcus who, you know, he chilling doing his thing. He's traveling the world. But like when a lot of people have been telling me, oh, I'm really getting to know you. Shit I never knew about you, you know, your mind space, your thinking,
yes.
Those type of things.
You have to do it even if it feels uncomfortable. Like you have to like let whatever this is out, whatever subject you want to talk about, because there is someone at home that's looking like, thank you for making me branch out. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Like you can't just hide it and do it just for like, you know, your Instagram storyline. Like the rest of the world do care. It might not be that person that you're looking for validation from, but there's somebody else out there, some little boy sitting down. I'm like, thank you. I see something in you and me.
But no, I think what you hit on was like amazing because that fear can stop you from elevating yourself to another level. And there's so many people at home who they're watching, but they're not going out and fulfilling their dreams or their destiny. And I just feel like being a gay black male, it's so much stuff against you. You really need to go out here and level up and show and show good for the community. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that.
Speaking of black, just to move to the next part of the conversation, we want to talk about Remy Ma on non-blacks using the N-word. You wrote here, Marcus, we have way more important pressing issues. Remy glowing in these streets, bitch. Glow up. Can you explain?
Wait, you said that totally wrong. Remy glowing in these streets, bitch. The glow up, okay?
Okay, the glow up.
No, I'm having fun with these gay terms on here. No, but... No, but like, what do you feel like about the N-word and non-blacks using it? Like, how do you feel about that?
I personally feel like none of us should be using it, to be honest. But when it comes to anybody, not person of color, I just really do they shouldn't be using it. It's just a nice period for me. I don't think it needs a lot of explanation. It's 2018. People should just know better at this point. But it's just like how we say bitch. A lot of people don't like that word. But to me, it's a sense of endearment. It ain't like, bitch, you got me fucked up. That's a mad way. But then somebody be like, bitch, girl, look at that outfit. Nobody should be like, nigga, girl. No. Yeah. We should kind of stop. I mean, it has a very negative backing, but I just feel like the way the community is, it's some more deeply rooted layers that we're not gonna be able to stop black people from saying it in our community. It's been ingrained in us. So people try to say it in a sense of endearment, how females have tried to say bitch in the sense of endearment, or the gays use it all the time, or anything. But definitely, if you're not a black, don't be saying that. You're gonna get whacked across the face.
Okay, so I believe I gotta say the opposite of point, because I know a lot of our viewers kind of have the same point, that they believe that if you're not saying it derogatory towards me, then I don't give a fuck. But if you are saying it like,
so somebody can be like,
nigga, get in your place type shit. Oh,
so okay,
no.
I'm Susie. We at Ralph's. Nigga, can you pass me that bread over there?
Sure, Susie, here you go.
That would not shoot you. But somebody was like,
no.
Hey, nigga, it's so good to see you, my nigga.
My nigga.
That would wear me out. I'd be like, ooh.
Okay. If Susie, and we're talking about Susie, she's been white and Caucasian, right?
Yes.
Because we got some black people named Susie, so don't be trying
Okay, Becky, Brittany Spears. She's definitely a white woman.
Okay.
You always trying to be so like the opposite, but you get what I'm saying, bitch. I'm saying nobody can walk up and give me a, hey, bitch, and I'm going to be like, I mean, not bitch. Hey, nigga. I'm going to be like, no. So what about sis? Like, outside of like, nigga, or bitch, that's another one that I feel like the community, especially the gay community, are saying in like slightly a little dig, because we already have so many masculinity, femininity verses in our community that people would be like, hey, sis.
It's
like
major shady, especially towards a masculine person who doesn't consider themselves like quote unquote gay, or they're discreet or DL or whatever. When you call someone sis, they're looking at you like, bitch. Because they feel disrespected. And I totally get it. Even myself, I had to... And I feel like it's about you not being secure with who you are, you know?
Yeah.
But then some people can be majorly disrespectful. And they're just like, oh, sis. And you be looking like, oh, no, you're not going to try me. And you got to comfort them, you know?
Yeah. But you just said it, too, in the same sentence, like, that you have to be confident. I feel like if you're confident with who you are, eventually what people start to say to you, like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, but you're not going to get me out of character for calling me sis or bitch or even a nigga. Like, whatever you are. And it's a little self-reflection of self-hate for you, honey, if that's how you decide you want to communicate or how you want to, come for me. So it's unfortunate we have these little innuendos or like little things that started are like starting to be little digs, but every year it's gonna be something new. And as we get older, hopefully, I mean I'm 32, so I'll be like, child, so many things I could. Bitch, you have to try to show me like you look younger than me. Bitch, try me, but who look younger? Hashtag Team Marcus, hashtag Team Brendan. I know it's called the Marcus Show, but I'm here. Okay. Spread this to y'all friends, okay? We need more of y'all to support. See, I was supposed to go on a tangent. Brinley, stop. See, I'm going through therapy. I'm learning. Shut up. Marcus.
I don't know. I think we're going to wrap that up. And we're getting a little vibes going. But, no, the sis thing is just like, it can be very poisonous, I feel, to certain people.
Why poisonous, though? That's real dramatic.
And I say poisonous because it's just like, a lot, to me personally, and how my thinking was, is like, I'm a guy. Like, you calling me a sis, you're being disrespectful. You're being disrespectful towards my manhood. You're being disrespectful towards me. Even because I don't function that way. I don't move that type of way. So if you're calling me that, you're trying to say something underlying to me. And that's just not cool. But I really think it's what people say to you can't react. You got to learn how to react. And I think that was the problem with the whole game that happened with the basketball team. Like, you got to learn how to react to people. People are going to try to come for you every day of your motherfucking life. Whether it's like on the street, barking the horn, pushing the horn and stuff, Or if it's just
You
like...
just gotta know how to control
your emotions.
Breathe, and then react.
Breathe,
Don't just
pause.
like react. Like, because I used to have a crazy mouth and temper on myself. And it's still in me. And I pray about it. But I do now, I realize, like, I can sense when somebody trying it. I can sense when you sissing me up or you trying to make me fight. So
I mean, who hasn't been to the club when they seeing people, like, fight for no reason? No reason. Like, dude, you really mad over that?
I don't go to the club. I be at church.
I be there, and they be on shit.
I don't know.
For no reason, though. It's like, wake up. Wake up.
Wake up and smell the coffee. Okay. Well, you have any words of encouragement, your Yolanda Van Zant Oprah moment that you would like to say about leveling up to wrap up the show tonight?
Thank you. No, okay. No, I just really want to say, everybody, man, this week has been crazy for your boy. Crazy. And it's only Wednesday. What's happening? Nah, but seriously, like, I'm happy you guys are tuning in. Keep following us. Follow us on Brentley. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Brentley Bond, not Bond, Bond, BRENTLEY BAWN. And I'll put it right here on the screen.
Love that. And for you guys, my Instagram is at The Marcus Show. So I'm sure it'll be on the screen right here. I'm gonna do a little flash. Oh, and I got my eyebrows done, bitch. I look at yeah.
I didn't even notice. Okay, eyebrows.
I was like, bro,
Puerto
you
Rican
really...
daddy, you get your brows done.
I was like, you
I don't touch my brows no more, child. They fell out in 1 year.
I do feel real
and they
Puerto
was
Rican
gone for like 2
right
years.
now.
And them girls was like, try it again, bitch. Touch us again. And I'm hit it. So I don't got time. I'm too old to know. I need all my hair, everything. I be cold.
But back to the closing remarks, like, just be you.
Be you, child.
Be you. Create your own reality. Level the fuck up. It's time.
Level up. Can we play Sierra at the end of this, or are we gonna get sued? Okay, so
no,
y'all know the song. Insert it right here.
Yeah, I wish we could play Level Up. But no, be on top of your shit. If you're struggling right now, really just dig deep and create a goal for yourself, you know? Do a vision board. Do something small and say, I'm going to attain more. We believe in you. Thanks for tuning in. Hey.
The Marcus Show. Signing out in Berlin.